Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This is an end of day look at the markets for trading on Thursday, February the 11th. So far, you can see here the silver futures chart. And as you noticed, the videos that we did earlier during the week suggested that the initial targets would be this long-term trend line resistance and the bottom of the Kumo cloud. We managed to get inside of the Kumo cloud, and we are currently trading at $15.82, just pennies shy of that $16 mark that we were hoping that we could see a close on. Well, we have Friday tomorrow. Should it be possible to push up and even possibly get somewhere around $17 would be ideal, but we'll take 16. That will be good. That should give us enough force to continue this rally and get us a close above 17 by next Friday. So that's a nice push from here. Basically, what you want to see now is that the market does not trade below 1491, 1490-ish. That should be our strong support moving forward. And really, ideally, I don't want to see prices slip below 1544. So we should have now 1544, 1550. That should be our strong initial support, and the market should continue to lift off from here. So right now, looking great. You see the blue lines turning above the purple line here. That's great. Now, over the next couple of weeks, we can get a cross above this orange line here and get all three lines to moving averages to push beyond this Kumo cloud. That would be ideal. So basically, this is a bragging rights video for the week. The Vulcan pulsescan swing VIX was right on the money. Told you exactly what to expect in the market, and that's exactly what is happening. So we just want to give a round of applause for the pulsescan swing VIX. The Vulcan report does it again. The system has been firing on all cylinders and calling these markets so that you can have an opportunity to preserve your wealth and also to add to it. As you can see, we are overbought here, but starting to lock in, which is what we need to see. So continued push for Friday will be great. That way we can lock in more and along this overbought and just stretch this, extend this line out here, and that'll be great, pushing us above that Kumo cloud. All right, let's take now a quick look at gold. All right, gold has made its way outside of the Kumo cloud, and it is at $1,249.50 after hitting a high of $1,264.40. An amazing $60 move in the gold. It is outperforming our initial targets, and I like to see stuff like that. Again, the Vulcan pulsescan swing VIX does it again. We called for this price movement back down in here. Remember, we were here, and then we went here, and then we went here, and now we're here. Outstanding. We have been right on target with this. Now we can close Friday above the Kumo cloud. That'll be nice, because then the 1200 should act as strong support going forward, and we should be able to lift off and get into 1300, 1350, possibly by the end of March, and that'll be great. Again, overbought. All we got to do now is lock in the momentum. Good volume push here today. Just keep this moving. Have these moving averages get closer, cross above this long-term moving average here, and all three averages cross above the Kumo cloud, and we are in business. As of right now, technically speaking, chart-wise, gold has now officially crossed over from a bear market to a bull market. It's just that simple. What's a bull market? A bull market is prices trading above this long-term trend line right here, and or trading above the Kumo cloud. Above the cloud is bullish, below the cloud is bearish. So we're building the beginning stages of a bull run. Now the averages are still below the Kumo cloud. We need time for them to cross above it, and then that will solidify the bull market. As of right now, you're looking at a baby bull market, the beginning stages, the makings of a bull market. We crossed above the Kumo cloud. We have not crossed above that Kumo cloud in a long time. Let's go back and see when's the last time prices traded above the Kumo cloud. Oh, you got to go pretty far back, don't you? All right, that's all the data I have loaded on here, but we can safely say, we have not been above the Kumo cloud since 2013. 2013. That's the first bar in here. February the 11th of 2013. Isn't that funny? So we go back 3 years. Gold has been in this bear market for 3 years. Look at that. Never getting above the Kumo cloud in 3 years. Just below the cloud until now. So officially speaking, we have ended the bear market in gold. We have now crossed over into a bull market. Officially, prices are trading above the Kumo cloud. It's what you call a weak bull market, because we just need now all three averages to turn above the cloud, and then we'll be in business. Officially in business. But as of right now, I'm calling it because prices are above the Kumo cloud. All right? There you go. It's just that simple. That's a bull market. All right. Now let's take a look and see what crude has done. If you recall the earlier videos of the week, we said that crude oil was going to take out the last support of 27.57 and a half. We've done that now. We're at 26.05. I told you that was going to happen this week. I said we're going to hit the 26 handle and possibly the 25 handle. What number did I give? I said around 25.95. Well, we got close. We hit 26.05 before bouncing back to 27, 22 and a half. There's still time to hit 25.95. We can do it by the close of Friday tomorrow, but we don't necessarily have to do that now. We came within 10 cents of hitting it. Doesn't matter. The bottom line is I did say that we were going to take out that support. We did it. Now the market's building momentum to build foundation for the next leg down. This 27.57 and a half is going to should act as resistance now as prices accelerate down. Right now, the next target that is in play is going to be at this stage, and the way the momentum has moved since here, building in all of this right here, I'm going to put it out there and say $15 is now in play in crude oil. That's right. $15 is now officially in play for crude oil. I don't necessarily think we're going to touch it. We may get close. We may hit like anywhere between 20 and 18. Probably find a massive support at the 18 handle. But that's where we're headed, folks. So $15 is my key target for the crude oil before we start putting in the signs of a bottom. We'll see if we can hit it. Don't be surprised if we hit like between 20 and 18.95, and then we get like this extraordinary $15 rally, because that could happen. But that's where we're at right now. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at the Dow. Massive sell-off in the stock market. As you can see, we are below the Kumo cloud and above the long-term trend line, and broken all supports. And we're headed now toward the next target. We took out this low here, and we've taken out this low here of 15,640 that I called for a few videos ago. And I did tell you that the 15,365 is in play. So far we hit a low of 15,452. So we'll see if we can take out the 365. And if we do that, the next week's target is going to be 285. If that 285 is taken out, I'm telling you, circuit breakers or not, it is going to get ugly. I'm calling for a 3,000 point move in the Dow to the downside, which would put us back to the 12,000 handle. All right. If we take this low out, the target changes immediately to 12,000. It's a 3,000 point move, and I believe it will do it significantly fast, like almost instantaneously. I expect like 1,000 point move day. One day on that journey down to have 1,000 point move. All right. So be prepared. If that happens, that will help get the crude oil to that $15 handle, closer to that I've told you about. It would also continue to damage the dollar and get the dollar out of the 90s and back down to the 80s, possibly even the 70s. And it will send gold to that 1350 handle that I also called for. That's what we're looking at, folks. All right. So there you have it. That's what we're looking at, and it's getting ugly. Will the negative interest rates kick in at that point to try to stop it? Possibly, but prepare yourselves for negative interest rates as well. All right, well, remember, take what you can, give nothing back, and have a great evening.